What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World, so let's talk. You know how we do it. Yes, you know how we do it. So let's get into it, and welcome to another edition of Jay Topics. Yeah, this is a very sad one. A very, very sad one. I'm sure by now you know that we lost Tina Turner. The legendary, the iconic, world-renowned, the queen of rock and roll, Miss Tina Turner, dead at age 83. You know, it's so interesting because literally, guys, just last week, I was talking to my coworker about Tina Turner. As a matter of fact, I was talking to him about the that documentary that I believe was made back in, well, it was released back in 2021. I believe it was 2021, and the documentary was simply called Tina. I believe it was released through HBO. I think you can now find it on Netflix. But yeah, you guys, let me tell you something. If you have not seen that documentary about Tina Turner, I beg, and I do mean beg, of you to check it out. Hands down, one of the best documentaries I have seen in such a long time. Such a long time. And I was literally last week telling my coworker about it. We were talking about Tina Turner and how great she was. And yeah, I mean, that documentary, it just covers her entire life. I mean, she produced it. She was one of the producers on it. From like cradle all the way up into her current status in 2021. Just simply amazing. And she goes really, really deep. Really deep in depth into who she is as a woman, as a person, as a former wife of Ike Turner. I mean, it just really digs deep into her character, you know? I mean, she leaves nothing out. Because you know how sometimes you can see some documentaries or some biographical films or whatever, and the artists, they tend to just give you bits and pieces of what they want you to know so they can kind of craft this still perfect person. No shade to the Queen of Soul and her family. Do not watch that movie with Jennifer Hudson. Sorry. Big difference. But anyway, getting back to Tina Turner. Yeah, y'all, it was just such a good documentary. It's gonna make you smile. It's gonna make you feel good. You want to get up and dance, and you're definitely gonna cry. You know. And I remember after watching it, just feeling not only knowing so much more about Tina Turner that I never knew, but I actually felt encouraged and inspired by her life. Y'all, this woman she's just been through so much. I mean, just putting aside her whole abusive relationship with Ike Turner, you know, just going into just raising her children and surviving after leaving Ike. Like, she literally had nothing, not a dime to her name. She had to clean houses just to feed her family. I mean, can you imagine? Here you are, you were this big superstar, you know, with your husband, Ike Turner, traveling the world, you know, singing all over the place. And then you go from that to cleaning other people's houses just to make a living. And I guess that's what I really loved about her, how none of that material stuff mattered to her. She just wanted to sing, and she wanted to be a great mom, and she just wanted to just live her life, and she lived her life. I'm sorry, I'm getting really emotional. It's just like, it's such a great documentary, and I have to say, yes, I'm very sad that we've lost Tina Turner. I am. You know, obviously, none of us will live forever, and we can't expect our legends to live forever. But I have to say, this woman just had such a life well lived. And she handled it with grace and dignity and so poised and just professional and just so amazing. She was such an amazing human being. Not just a performer. We know what she could do on that stage. Man, she lit that stage up, but even off the stage. Such a class act. And I love how she went on with her life. And, you know, she moved to Switzerland. Yeah, she moved to Switzerland to be with her husband. I believe he was like 17 years her junior. You know, they were married a very long time. And, you know, she just kind of just lived a quiet life. But just such a class act. Such a class act. Yeah, Tina Turner, you are so going to be missed by all of your fans all over the world. But man, what a life well lived. Your legacy will live on. We will always sing your music. We will always get up and dance whenever we see you on television. I mean, we're talking like decades and decades of footage, y'all. We have so much, she left us so much to remember her by. Simply the best. Rest in peace, Tina Turner.